Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am doing another jewelry jar unboxing. This is actually a mystery bag. It is a grab bag, and I got this one. I don't remember where. I really don't. I think this is one of the ones I picked up at the Goodwill one Friday evening when I got lucky enough that they were just pulling them out. Try just pouring it out here from the side. Like, I think I ran into an earring like this, but it was red and blue. So that's interesting. But this one has a match. Wow, this is kind of, I don't even want to say 80s. This really reminds me of something very 40s. And then here we have oh, they're coming out in pairs. That's always nice. These are pretty. That little stone on there makes them look very nice. They're just gold tone. Very, very nice. I'm going to check these backs, guys, really carefully the other day. I think I told you that I bought some Tiffany & Company earrings, also from Makeup Zombie Elizabeth over at her showcase. I bought some Tiffany earrings, but they didn't have the correct backs. They had some stainless steel allergy, some kind of special backs. So I wanted to go buy some, but look at this, guys. I got lucky enough to find some the other day. I couldn't believe it. What's one of these? One of these is sterling, and one of them is actually a Tiffany. So look at all your backs. I think it's this one here, because you can find gold that are marked 14 karat gold. Let me see which ones. So now if I can get lucky to find another one to go with my little set of earrings that I got, the mesh earrings from Tiffany & Company. You can see there it says Tiffany & Company across the ways. So now I feel like I know what it looks like. It's got that little daisy look to it. They may not all look that way, but that one did. So I was glad to find that one. And then, like I said, the other little one here is sterling. And that's always good, because when I sell sterling earrings, it's nice to pair them with a sterling back, and it's really hard when they get misplaced. See this one? It's a little bit different, but it's marked 925. And then this one is marked 14K. So you can, if you find enough of these guys, you can get some money for them. There it is there at the back. You see on the little bottom there it says 14K. So I'm definitely scrutinizing the backs these days. And the earring is hallmarked as well for gold for 14K. And then the back is really nice, very small, and it's also hallmarked. So it's good to have those, so when you do find some genuine Faded Glory watch, it's a very nice dress watch though. It's pretty. So an earring. I am sorting my jewelry now into colors. I think it's easier to match them up that way in the end. Here's a really pretty bracelet. Looks like a tiger eye of some sort. I don't know if it's genuine or not, but it's very pretty. Don't see a maker's mark on it, but that's a pretty bracelet. Okay, what else is here? Oh, these are nice, and I love that they're coming out matched. These are so cute. Little polka dot black enamel. Here is a leather. Is this, what does it say? Stainless steel. It's got like a little deployment. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's not even real leather. It seems like they went to a lot of trouble to make something out of faux leather, but that's what it is there. I have a watch from, what does it say? Diamond Quartz. Doesn't look that great. It's kind of dirty. I need to put together a steampunk lot now with all these watches that aren't worth putting batteries into. This is a very lightweight necklace. That metal feels very tinny, and it's just got a weird clip on there, so that's funny. Oh, another pretty bracelet. Is that missing a stone there? No, it's good. It's a good one. There's a little bracelet that looks like it's made out of abalone and And maybe even some dyed abalone. Is that possible? That's a pretty bracelet, though. That chain is pretty with the color. Oh, here's a big giant owl. This is pretty. I don't really like the owl motif, but some people still like them. And this one's interesting. It's articulated. It looks well made, very heavy. Nice chain on it. Let's see if it has a maker mark on it. It's got little rivets for the eyes. I don't see any kind of a maker. It does look vintage though, because look at that hook. And these were popular, you know, in the 60s and I think in the 70s they were really popular. And then they came back a few years ago, and now they're still pretty much around. I do like the play with the two metals on that. That's pretty. That's definitely worth listing. Earring, but I will take off the backs and inspect those later. That's what I've been doing with those. Okay, here's a watch. I can't see what kind of a brand that is. Let's see. Does look like, it looks vintage actually. Worn watches. I think I'm going to start a steampunk lot because they're not worth fixing, but they're not. You know, it's a shame that you have to just throw them away or recycle them constantly. This is a pretty brooch. Oh, that's really close. This is a really nice, cute, very nice, very tribal looking. Those are pretty, and they're not very heavy, which is surprising. Those are nice. I'm loving the fact that there's a lot of matched earrings in here. Okay, I don't know what that is. It's just some kind of weird earring. Put that in the crafter lot. That's a pretty earring. Silver tone. Here's a necklace with matching earrings. Well, one hanging there. Maybe the other one's in there somewhere. An earring there. And here's a nice little pendant cross. I was going to say it looks like a Coventry, and it is hallmarked Sarah Coventry. That's very, very pretty. I like the antique finish on that, so it doesn't look worn. It looks like that's the way it's supposed to be. It has sort of a pewter color to it. That's very nice. A gold tone chain, bracelet. Interesting. The tangled chain on it. Looks like it's supposed to be kind of a floating heart. And it does have a maker's mark from Leah Sophia, but it is kind of worn out. And, oh, these are interesting. Wow. I just sold some that were made kind of like this with a leather backing and everything. And they sold for a good price. They were signed, though, by the artisan. Oh, this is stuck. Wow, that is stuck in there. I'm going to have to get my husband to look. Liz Claiborne, New York. That is awfully fancy for Liz. I kind of like this, though. This can work for my other stuff. I don't know if I'd want to carry a keyring that heavy. I need to do a keyring lot. Oh, my goodness. You know, I sold some keyrings on eBay was it last month? I sold a couple that were religious theme. Oh, my goodness. There's the match, but I'm going to put it over here in the redonate. They can have those back. Oh, look at that pretty watch. That is a nice face. I don't like the band too much. Look how old it is, though. Wow, that needs to be cleaned. I cleaned up some brass or some kind of jewelry the other day. I could not believe how pretty it turned out. This is a beautiful face, though. And it is by Gitano. Yeah, that's definitely 80s. That is a beautiful, beautiful face. Look really pretty with a white band. I kind of like it with white. That's a pretty watch. I'm going to get my husband to put a battery on that one. It looks like the match is back here. So I get those with the earrings here. And what have we got? Oh my goodness, what is this? A scorpion inside of it. Was somebody talking about scorpions not too long ago? I could have swore somebody was talking about that. It's like a little encased scorpion that was, I don't think it's a real one. I think it's made out of plastic in there. Looks like maybe even a metal. Nice chain on here, though. Earring stuck on there. And it's got a mark on the chain. Let's see what it says. Sarah Coventry. I wonder if the pendant is Sarah Coventry, though. I don't know. I just can't seem to place it with something Sarah, but if you guys know better, let me know. It's really bad with verdigris and everything, so I'm going to put that over here in the read donate. Here's a, what did they do with these earrings? They just stretched them out. That's so funny. Put that at the bowl towel. Looks a little tangled there. So I can pull it out. I love this color though. Here it comes. Here it comes. The string. Oh, it looks like the string. Oh my goodness. It looks like one of the strands busted. What is on the... See, it's right here. Busted. Along with another blue necklace attached. So, let's see if I can pull that out, maybe put a knot on it. May have lost some beads there. I don't know if we can salvage that, or if I have to just put it in my bead lot. A little chains in here as well. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my gosh. This is really knotted in there. There it goes, okay. There it goes, and I pick it up again. All right, I'll put that out of the way. And this is definitely going into the bead lot. And wow, that bead lot is getting big though. Really, really big. So I'm gonna roll this up. Beautiful color, but I'm not gonna do beads. I'm going to sell them. I'm probably gonna sell half of that lot and give the other half away because it's getting very big, and I need to split it up and do something with it. It doesn't even fit back there anymore. Oh, look. Definitely a vintage piece here, but very dirty. Maybe even coming apart there. But I like the chains. I like when I can reuse the chains. This one has double jump rings, so obviously someone tried to fix it already. And no, I think the chain is kind of worn. It's vintage. It leads me to believe it's vintage. The quality of the stones and the hook and everything. Very pretty. A little AB stones there, and with a tinge of AB anyway, and some green. That's really pretty. I like that. I sold one of these on Posh, so these do sell on Posh as well. That's very nice. I'll probably put it up on Etsy too. See, this is a contemporary piece. You can tell by the rhinestones. They just don't have the same fire that the other ones do. But this is very, very pretty. I love that pink opaque in the middle there. That is very nice. And it doesn't appear as if any are missing. So that's always a plus. Oh, there's one missing right there in the front. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't see that. Yeah, there's one right there in the front missing. So maybe we could replace it with another pink one, or maybe it's in here in the bag. So we'll just hold off on that. And if not, maybe we'll just use those and replace them with others or something. We'll figure something out. What in the world? This is interesting. Not spikes. So every other one, or the two, yeah, there's only two that are rhinestones. The other ones are like studding. That is pretty cool. That's very, very rock and roll. I like that. Very edgy. Nice one. Okay. Here's another cross. This is pretty. Looks like a faux turquoise, and it is signed at the back. Let's see what it says back there. Can you see it? It says Roma. Roma. So maybe it's Italian made. I don't know, but it's very, very pretty. And those stones almost lead me to believe they're genuine. They have a variance in shades there. You see the different blue up here? I'll have to look at that a little bit more carefully. You just never know. That is a beautiful, look at that. It's even got a fleur-de-lis at the top. Very ornate, very intricate. Beautiful. Wow, that's a nice pendant. Okay, here is a strand of pearls and a big tangulation, so give me some patience here. I'm going to see if I can untangle these. Oh, these are some nice earrings. And here's a really nice chain. It is sterling. It's a very nice thick box. See the marking there? And this is really pretty. I love when I get the thick ones too, because I will run into some heavy pendants that look best with a nice heavy box chain. That's very nice. Oh, did I even tell you what I paid for this? This was marked $50. Whoa, there better be some nice stuff in here. Okay, it was marked 50, I remember now. And I bought all three. It was marked 50, but I do get them for, let me see, $15 off of that. So 35, right? There it goes. All right, just a really long strand of pearl. A little loose here. But I think I'll put that in my pearl lot. The one looks like it's the same thing, just extremely. No, this one has a very nice clasp. And they're knotted. These are not much nicer quality. And I don't see a maker mark on there anywhere. But that's a beautiful clasp. Very pretty. Still nice and colorful. Lustery, heavy. Definitely a nice set of faux pearls here. I like these. This looks like a faux ivory. I can get this out of here. Barrel clasp. Let me know what you think. It's pretty though. Interesting. I think it'll sell. I think that will sell in a lot. Or maybe by itself. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It may be two necklaces somebody put together. People do that. People do the weirdest things to add to their, you know, to design their own jewelry pretty much. I did that with one of my turquoise nugget. I think I showed it to my collection. I can't take it apart right now, guys. I took it, yeah, I had some turquoise. I have turquoise necklace that I had to buy two separate pieces. One had, this is Sarah Coventry. One had two strands, the other one was a single strand, and I wanted one with 3 strands. So I just wear them together, and then I put like a little extender on it. This is pretty. I put like a little extender on it so they would all fit nicely the way I wanted them to, kind of gradually, with graduated lengths. This is very pretty. Sarah Coventry. Very pretty colored beads on that. Okay, there's a chain running around here. Here it is. Let me see if I can pull. Necklace, kind of thin, nothing interesting. And here's the earrings. These are actually very pretty little shell earrings. Love the sound of shells. And some little pearl accents, faux pearl accents, I believe. Very more loose beads, broken beads. Looking at this one. It's multi-strand, multi-textured beads, multi-colors with seed beads in between. Different strands. This is from N. Just says N, doesn't say NY. That's a little ball chain here. That might work on some modern type of pendants, you know, with some kind of artisan work, or the little tiles and Scrabble pendants that people make. That sometimes looks good. Oh, here's a pretty one. It's broken now. Look at that. Broken there, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it went together here as well. So that's a nice harvest piece though. So that'll go into a crafter lot. And my husband may be able to fix it too. I'm going to put this in the fix it please, redesign it, because that's what he's been doing too. If it's missing pieces, especially like in the bib necklaces, I think I've told you that if they're, you know, like one strand is missing or something, he'll take out a few, or he'll redesign it just to make it sellable. This is shell, some kind of shell, but it looks like it was painted and it's fading away. So I'll probably put this in the crafter. This was an expensive jar, guys, even at $35. Okay, here's an A. That's kind of cute. Key ring lot. What do I do with my key ring lot? It's around here somewhere. Okay, I don't know what this was supposed to be, but talk about ugly. My hands are getting filthy already, guys. Another watch. So this one's at least decent looking. Doesn't have any kind of maker mark. Oh no, it's not. Look at that filth. What do people do with this jewelry? It just, oh my gosh, like do they keep it in their, do they keep it in the yard or something? How does it manage to get so filthy? Okay, this looks like, let's see, this would make a good harvesting piece because it's broken and they're pretty and they're different shapes. And I think we had one back there that was missing some of the marquee cut rhinestones. Plus, I like these garnet ones. So that is a good. Looks like it's on a sterling hook, but I don't know for sure. Sometimes those flat hooks are sterling, maybe not. Let me look at this a little bit. Yeah, this one is 925. It's a pretty bead too, red. So we'll see if we have the other one. Hopefully it'll show up. I do have, I think, one more bag from that store, so it might be in the other bags as well. From that particular run. I try to keep them in the order that I got them because that way I'm not running around thinking, oh no, this was the last time. It won't be in here and it might be in that one. And you know, and then I can keep the earrings for so long before I give up on matching them up, and then I can just maybe sell a single earring lot or something. And this is Charming Charlie's faux suede fashion piece. So this might be a good one to put in the steampunk. Now when I sold the bag of watches, I didn't use the keyword steampunk. So maybe this time I'll do that. Maybe this time it will sell. This is just a very inexpensive cross. Nice chain on it though. So we could possibly use the chain. A swan. The rhinestones are either yellowed or that's the color they're supposed to be. I'm not sure. They're kind of a champagne colored. Kind of a champagne color there. Nice chain as well. I like the chain. I'm not too crazy about the pendant. It's okay, but I don't know. What do you think? It's not missing the stones, so it might sell. Okay, we did have the match to this one. Here's a nice watch too. It's got those rivets, but I can feel, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is disgusting. I can't believe that they would even put that in a jar. I can literally feel the filth. I am so disgusted. Oh my gosh, that is disgusting. You know what I feel like doing? Taking it to the manager and say, how dare you? How dare you? I mean, there's a difference between putting some jewelry together that, you know, may just be for crafting, but that is totally disgusting. That is just trash. And they trash a lot of things, so I know that they could have easily trashed that. They should have. What is this? I don't know what this is. It's not earrings, it's not rings, it's trash again. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Okay, you're saved now. Good save there with R2-D2. Is this R2-D2? Who is this? I don't know. I'm not really a Star Wars fan, guys, don't kill me. But my kids are, and that is a cute little charm. That is really cute. And the pendant is marked in some way. I mean, the clasp is marked, so let's see what it says. Or SO. Looks like it says SO. Yeah, SC or SO. I don't know. But I love that little charm. That is super, super cute. Very pretty and shiny. I hope it's silver, but you know what? I have been using my magnet. That will save me a lot of time. Well, the jump ring was picked up by the magnet. Okay, it says 18 karat gold plated. Please be sure and give the video a thumbs up. It's a pretty chain though. It's that dash and ball. That is very pretty and very thin. I like it. Be sure and give the video a thumbs up. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I do not only do jewelry jars. I do all kinds of unboxings. I love to shop for bargains at thrift stores, and I sometimes take you with me, and to thrift stores, and to garage sales, estate sales, and just everywhere I go you can go to. So be sure and subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. This is a nice harvest piece, I guess, because it's missing the hook. So you can be notified when I go live or when I put up a new video. This is some Asian writing pendant there on a corded necklace. And I don't know how that would go on, so it might be just some kind of decoration with the initials SC, which could be Sarah Coventry. I'm not sure about all of her hallmarks. Very pretty, very nice and heavy. Still very pretty in color. Silver tone. So that's nice. It's got a nice clasp. SC, and I think it says Sarah Cove there too. Yeah, Sarah Cove. So I guess it just hooks on. Does it have a hook? Yeah, it's a little hook. That's pretty. That's a very nice chain to have for pendants. And actually, if it would match this, it'd be great, but this is definitely a different color, so it would not look nice. It's got a mesh chain. It's got a brushed, I think it's called brushed finish, I'm not sure. And it is 3 strands. Oh my gosh, this is pretty. I like this. They're not, are they graduated? Let me see. Yeah, it appears as if they are different lengths. Actually, it's 4 strands. And it's pretty. Very, very nice. Still very colorful. Very, very pretty. I like that a lot. That's definitely going to be listed. So the mesh is gold and the little balls are silver. Reminds me of some earrings that I had that were real gold, but I lost them. And I had them in the tricolor, the rose, the white, and the yellow gold. But I believe I sold it for scrap because I never did find that earring. Oh, this is pretty. I don't think it's vintage, but it's very pretty, and people still like to wear this stuff. Like I said, I sold some on Posh not too long ago. It's different backs, so I have to change those, but those are pretty earrings. Nice to have matches on the earrings. And here's a mesh bracelet with some pearls, little seed pearls. This looks vintage too, and it is marked coral, I believe. No, it looks a little bit longer than coral. Let's see what it says. It says Goldette, so that's a vintage brand. That's pretty. That's really nice. I like it. I do like mesh, and I like that kind of a gunmetal color. It doesn't look like any of the little seed pearls are missing. That is really broken. It's just missing the hook though, so it's no biggie, but it's a fine one. Especially since it's kind of a coppery color, it might not be that easy. All right, here is a, looks like a mother's ring or some kind of mother jewelry. Mother's jewelry. The chain does not look like it went here. It looks like a replacement chain. This is actually kind of pretty, and this may have to be used as a replacement as well if I can't find another chain to go with it, because it's very nice and weighty. I don't see a maker's mark on this, but this is a very thin, tinny type of chain on it. So I doubt that it came with it, but I don't know. Look, the chain's actually a hallmark, which is interesting. I mean, it's actually Sarah Coventry. I don't know. I just don't like the weight of this chain. It does not feel like Sarah. I do have the match on these, and they're pretty. I like them. Very nice colors on these. Interesting. They're a little heavy, though. Okay. A leather cord. No, it's a rubber. Oh, my gosh. Why would she put that in there? I swear I want to go in there and tell her something. I think I am. I really do. I mean, I won't go in there like confrontational or anything, but I will mention it to her. I will say, guys, you put a lot of trash in the last jewelry bags. I mean, rubber. I ought to take that whole box of stuff. A rubber band and just junk. Why would you do that? Why would you make me look at that? Here's a gold chain bracelet. Kind of cute. Be nice to put a 1 charm on there. It looks like 2 chains though. So let's get one out. And we will call it a night as soon as we finish with this one. Because we're on to an hour, guys. An hour. I may have to just upload one of these uncut. See if you can sit there with me through it. This is cute. Little charm necklace. No rhinestones. Oh, there is a rhinestone missing. Of course, we can always take that off. See, that's the kind of stuff my husband's been doing. You know, this is why people give away their jewelry. I mentioned that before. They can't untangle it. So they're like, forget this. Wear it like that. But it's very, very long. And it's so pretty. It really is. But I think it's just made like, I don't know. With these thin chains, it's just way too much trouble to put it on. I even think wearing it would tangle it up. Right? Don't you think? I think it'd be a mess. Here it is there. It's going to go on my earring a lot. And here is just some beads on a silver chain. It's even got a little baguette on the hook. All right, nice. You redeemed yourself, Goodwill. You redeemed yourself. That's beautiful. That's very pretty. It's got a nice feel to it, too. Oh, it's even stamped. See what it says. Maybe it's not vintage. We'll see. We will find out. It says SAC, SAC. SAC. Let me know if you know anything about that hallmark. That's a very well-made piece. It feels very smooth, very nice. It does have that, somebody told me what these were called when they stretch like that. Articulated chain. I forgot what it was called. That is super pretty. Gosh, that is so pretty. Like a little ribbon there with more baguettes. Very, very nice. I do not see any rhinestones missing. Those are some beautiful rhinestones. They're very, very nicely colored. Still very vibrant. All right, colored metals. And it might be worth listing if I can get it clean. I don't know if it's got a little bit of something there. We'll see. Very contemporary looking. Not bad. I think I have these 2 earrings. Yeah, these match. And a rose enamel pin. That's pretty. Here this is a big tangle of chains and beads. And yeah, just a big knot. That's what it is, a big knot. But it goes something like that. With some silver beads and chains, a little accent there, plastic. I think I'll put this in my bead lot because of those silver beads. And because of that. And because I'm not going to fix it or get my husband to fix it. Too much trouble. Okay. So I believe that's the end of it. I think it turned out to be nice anyway. I love that. That's gorgeous. I love these crosses. Sarah Coventry, and one of them said Roma. Very pretty. The Goldette bracelet, excellent. Nice rhinestone pieces as well. That was very nice. And lots of matched earrings. There's another rhinestone. That was really pretty. Rhinestone there. Very nice. This Sarah Cove was nice. I like that medallion. It's very different. This was a pretty piece as well. Like that. That little mesh. That was very pretty. Definitely. Is this RTD too? I forget. Oh my gosh. Can't believe it, but it's the little robot from Star Wars. That was cute. My daughter's definitely going to want that one. That's a pretty piece. Very interesting. I'll put that there. Encrusted beads. Those are pretty. This is definitely a nice piece too. I love that color, blue. That's pretty. So that was a nice one. We did get a sterling chain too. A sterling box chain. Can't beat sterling. It's always nice to get some sterling pieces. And all in all, for, what did I say, $35 is what I paid for, but it was marked $50. So if anybody else would have bought it, it would have been a $50 jar. If they would have bought it on another day where they don't have the discount. But I think it was worth it. I think I can definitely make some money back on. Oh, here's a bracelet I didn't show you too. Oh my goodness. I think I pulled it out of the tangles and then I forgot to show it to you. That's pretty. 3 strands of rhinestones. That's very pretty. I like that too. Okay, definitely it. Lots of good stuff in here. I think it was worth it, except for the, you know, the filthy stuff. It makes you upset about it, but it's part of the, I guess it's part of the digging, right? Part of the hunt. Sometimes you get a little dirty. But, yeah, it was good. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Be sure and give me a thumbs up. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I hope you enjoyed the video. Show me that you did with a thumbs up. And, again, subscribe. Hit the notification bell on your way out as well so you can be notified for future videos. Have a great one. Bye-bye.